What's up, guys? I'm Chris Trix Moore,
I'm Daktyl.
and you're watching Fossil House Plays Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke. So we were talking a little bit about streaming, and there's some recent flack going around right now. I'm assuming you know who Leffen is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something about one of his videos getting claimed by Clash or something.
Yeah, claimed by Clash tournaments because he went through and he did match analysis on one of his matches, and I'm very much on the side of Clash tournaments because of what it is that I do. That being said, if Leffen had reached out and be like, "Hey man, can I do this video?" I 100% guarantee that they probably would have said yes.
Did he just use like one of their match videos and then do stuff over it?
I think he used his match, which is not necessarily the problem, but why he did it, and then he did commentary over it, like his thoughts and his analysis of it, and
like on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, and his Twitch, and then he put it up on YouTube.
Okay, so I don't know where I'm going right now.
We're going to Cinnabar.
Is that down? Okay.
Yeah. Also, we're doing this the hard way. If we go this way, we have to go through Seafoam Islands, and I don't know if you want to do that. If you want, you can go to Pallet Town and just go down that way.
That works for me.
And then we can catch a couple of Pokemon there.
We need to catch Pokemon. Oh, I'm doing it again. I don't know why I think I have to look at that map to fly. I'm just gonna start shaking the remote from now on.
Yeah.
No, stop. Let me fly.
Yeah, but the Leffen thing, there was a whole thread that I retweeted and read through, and everything he said I agree with. I feel like Leffen and his supporters are just supporting him because he's Leffen, which is really funny considering Clash tournaments. Like Clash tournaments back in the day, like them and VG Boot Camp were like the only game in town, and then Clash just sort of fell off, and it's super unfortunate because.
Yeah, I don't hear about Clash anymore. I don't really hear about. Yeah, I know.
There's grass there.
Hey.
All right.
Think we caught a Chansey?
I don't know. You can check the box.
Pretty sure we did.
I don't imagine there are a lot of things here that we can catch. I think there's Tangela, and this is one of the only places. Yeah, we have a Chansey. So.
We catch what we can here.
Yeah.
In this game.
Because we have all of those, and I'm pretty sure Tangela spawns here, but it might be a rare encounter or something. We can catch a Tentacool. I'm assuming we already have a Tentacool.
We have a Tentacruel.
We have a Tentacruel?
Yeah, we do.
We didn't catch a Tentacool. Ooh, Tangela. There it is.
Second I get in the water. All right. But yeah, I don't really hear about them too much. Can you get in? Do I have to back out? Okay. I probably should have said something. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So
it works. Sometimes
yes, it's transformative.
See, that's what I was thinking, but I'm just not too sure.
Like, it was transformative in the fact that, again, he was talking about his own thoughts and feelings, but again, he used the entirety of the match. So people who are there for his insight to stuff, and yeah, he rewinded and he did other stuff, but if you're going to do stuff like that, you can't put the entirety of the match in there. That'd be like saying, okay, I'm going to do a review of this movie, and I'm just going to let the movie play in the background the entire time. I'm
just going to snark on it, basically.
Yeah, it's very similar to, the React channels, which I personally hate as
I don't know
a content creator and a content consumer. Like, people sit there and they watch those, and I don't personally understand why, but I know why the people who create that kind of content do it, because it's really easy to gimmick the algorithm and gain views from doing stuff like that.
Have we fought the Magikarp guy yet?
I don't know.
Is he even in this game?
Somewhere. I don't know.
Fight me!
Yeah. But, that's my thoughts on the Leffen situation. Obviously, you guys can have your own thoughts, and you can sit there and argue with us.
Argue with Chris.
This is probably the Magikarp guy.
Oh, he's got 6 Pokeballs, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hit it with whatever. Magikarp knows Splash and Tackle, and that's it. So
Well, Bruce, fortunately for you, if you miss any of these conversations, you can catch up on Typo House Plays on YouTube.
Yeah, just put it in the background. Just listen
yeah.
to us ramble on and die.
Yeah. All right. Only because Bruce brought it up. He used a Clash Tournament video for an analysis, and he used the whole video, and then it got claimed by Clash Tournaments, and people are arguing a lot about it.
Was he out of chat for a second?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Was it when he thought it was over?
No, I think he just had to walk away for a second because like Bruce and Monster were like, no, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. But yeah. So also, you know, Bulby's in here too, but he's not saying anything. But it's nice to see so many subscribers to our channel. And Jordan said he'd be subscribing in a couple days. Man, we might stay in double digits. Monday, it was. I think he changed his tag to LKD, and then one of his friends, Pogo, was watching, and he's like, "All right, if LKD wins this match with Little Mac, I will subscribe." And he subscribed, and I was like, "Yes, we hit double digits again." And then I went back to look at it, and we're still at 9. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, was that the thing you were talking about on the podcast?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, that podcast was a lot of fun. I would love to do another one, but I feel like we'd end up rehashing a lot of old ground if it was constantly a one-on-one conversation, especially with us doing this.
Yeah, he'd be cool that it'd be cool to have like Jacob on or Jordan when he gets his voice back. Gotta break Jordan out of his shell.
We're working on that still. But I feel like that's, taking things into a little bit of a different direction. And as you and your brand, I feel like you have to be very aware of that. Because right now, you've kind of set the precedent that you're doing, these one-on-one podcasts with currently, either game devs or people in the industry, and then changing it up and having, 2 to 3 people be here live, and then talking about whatever. While entertaining for us, might not be entertaining for your audience overall, and you might end up not necessarily segregating, but alienating your audience super early on.
Yeah, and because it's so early, there's probably a way to kind of advertise for listen, guys, I'm not always gonna be able to talk to, I'm nobody.
Yeah, but
so until I'm somebody.
I feel like you said this too, though, indie devs just want to talk about the game, so anyone reaching out, you reach out to them, and you've already been very successful.
But there have been a good handful of people who just don't respond, and I don't know why exactly. Maybe they're just really busy or they don't see it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the thing. But, once you get 2 or 3 of these game devs, I don't want to throw anything out there if you have future plans, but when you the Yik guys, you said, he worked on Undertale. So,
Well, he didn't. Toby Fox worked on Yik.
Oh, okay.
He made a song or two for it.
Okay, so Toby Fox worked on Yik.
Yeah.
So he said, hey, if there's anyone you want me to get in contact with and talk, that was one of the ones you mentioned that you would love to see. I'm not saying it's happening anytime soon.
Yeah, I was going to wait on that one for a minute.
It's real easy to get clout, though, once one person knows who you are.
Yeah, I was actually did message him the other day. I don't feel like he'd have a problem with me asking. I just don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, I scratch your back kind of thing. And that's not even why. Again, that's not why I even did it. It was literally just because I wanted to talk to the dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're also having him and his brother come on at some point too. So it's not like you don't care about them and what they have to say. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't have him and his brother back. And then maybe not start with Toby Fox, but it's hey,
I would. I don't know if I'd be able to be honest.
Especially with all the success he's had. But if you get that. You're in there. We're off to the races, boys, and then then we're rebranding your thing as a Typo House thing, and it's mine now.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm sure I know the answer because this isn't really the crowd for this kind of game. But has anyone heard of Hypnospace Outlaw? And if anyone has, please let me know because I'm getting that guy on. That's an indie game that came out not too long ago. That it's a PC only kind of thing. It's doing really well. So hopefully. Stuff like that, hopefully, will get us some eyes, which is or ears, I guess, or both.
Oh, you haven't met Bruce yet, have you?
No.
All right. Bruce is the homie, by the way. I love Bruce.
There's a lot of those,
Yeah.
the homies.
Yeah. I mean, if I hang out with them, they're the homie because they're the type of
Because you're the
homies.
homie.
Yeah, especially.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I just don't deal with people I don't like. But he suggested Edmund McMillan. But I didn't have Isaac.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Meat Boy.
Well, that would be great, but it depends on how difficult he is to get in touch
I mean,
with.
Bruce Lilly linked a tweet saying he's super willing to do podcasts and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like to talk with him because Isaac was probably one of my favorite games just to sit down and play because it's so easy to jump into.
Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow? You should really come to the tournament tomorrow and meet like all the guys that are in the chat right now.
Tomorrow?
Yes. Hit a button.
I'm trying to think. What nothing in particular. I mean,
even if you're not there to play, you can just come hang out and meet everyone. Sorry. Yeah.
I hate asking this. Do we have to pay to play?
No.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah. Okay.
Because if I show up, like I probably do want to just.
I mean, it's okay. It's one of my tournaments. You know how my tournaments are. My tournaments, there's always a more competitive element. There's prize money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the $10 fee. But if you just want to come hang out, you don't have to pay. If you want to do the arcade games or whatnot.
You know what? I might show up.
Break.
I might show up just to talk to them, you know, if they want to, and the panda people because the panda people. That's who you are now. Because we did mention trying to do some like cross promotion stuff.
Well, there's also the thing. Like I think I haven't talked a lot with Kev.
Kill that thing.
But I do think he would be one of the more interesting people locally to talk to for your podcast, and you could set up at like the shop and do it there, and I think that'd be a very interesting thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down, but it'd probably have
hit
to
it
be.
with the brick break again.
I'm asleep. Is that gonna be okay?
Tomorrow?
No.
Or, yeah, it's
he's
fine.
asleep.
Yeah. I was say I outspeed it. I should knock it out.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be okay to be asleep at the tournament. What did you show up for? You told me to be here, so I'm here. Now I'm sleeping on the table.
Oh no, we don't. You can get under the table, not on the table. We don't have a lot of table space.
People will be kicking me the whole time.
No, we're
doing up smashes. And
nah, we're smashers. We don't sit that close to the TV. So like this is a comfortable space for me.
Yeah, that's right. The smaller the better, right? Smaller the TV.
No. Like 21 inches, 22 is good. I'm gonna switch out because I feel like I'm about to get crunched. Also, you know what we did? We straight skipped a gym.
Do we have to complete them all?
We don't have to. Well, I mean, yes, to get to the Elite Four and beat the game, yes. So we should probably run back.
Ow.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
That's just a weird punch.
Dizzy punch, yeah. I'm gonna need you to wake up. Because this could get bad.
Can I use this?
Do you have an awakening?
Anything? Yes.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and do that. Even though I feel like you were going to wake up this turn anyway, but...
we'll see.
After we get to Cinnabar, we should loop back around and go back to Sabrina's gym. Did we... Oh, we didn't get Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee yet either, did we?
No.
Because we can definitely do that.
Get dazzled.
Alright, I'm going to pull 9 healths out.
Yeah.
No, hit it with the Brick Break, because it's super effective. And we're going to put the Ashray in.
I have this impression of Drill Run in my head because of what it did. So I just use it.
Poor Rock Papa. He didn't deserve it.
He's probably my favorite out of this whole run so far. That is such a stupid animation.
Yeah.
I love it. We need more punches that end with little birds popping out. And but back to the Edmund McMillan thing. Yeah, I'll probably contact him if he's that willing to talk about his stuff. And he's got a lot to talk about, from what I understand. He's got a long history too. Like he originated he was one of the original big creators on like Newgrounds.com back in
Yeah.
like 2002 or whatever.
Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about. So also, are you like only trying to do game devs, or do you just want like interesting?
No,
people?
bro. Like I'm talking to like just whoever. The next guy I'm talking to runs a podcast.
Okay.
So it's a podcast about board games,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah, it's still a podcast.
like I literally just want to talk to people because
Oh, he
I-
said this week only though.
Do what?
Bruce said the dude we're talking about said this week only. So if you're gonna do that, you need to get in contact with him like ASAP.
Well, this week's almost over, so I'm sure it won't be the only time he's down to talk
for
though.
GDC, I'm assuming it's Game Developer
Oh.
Conference or something like that.
That's weird because you'd think he'd be too busy with that.
I don't know.
It's like a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big event. The Hypnospace guys told me to wait for that to be over. They're like, yeah, no, we're down to talk. Just after this.
Yeah.
So I'll probably wait a little bit on him then, just because that seems like it'd be a real cluster right now. And then I don't have my equipment, and you got to take this stuff. So I'm kind of screwed anyway.
Okay.
That and what's the last thing he released? I don't even remember what it was.
I don't know.
It's probably like the latest Isaac update or whatever. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, I don't know what else you can say about Isaac.
I mean, when's the last time you talked about Isaac though?
Me?
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't have anyone to talk to.
Yeah.
With. Huh?
What?
Okay. I saw super effective hitting my guy,
Yeah.
but the HP was still there.
It wasn't a very big hit, but. So basically, the reason he's saying during GDC is he wants everyone to be able to like talk and get his content for free because not everyone can make it to GDC. And he said especially online because it's easy. But that's on you.
I'll look into it.
Yeah.
GDC is over tonight, though, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame. You may have missed your window.
I think I did.
Uh,
I didn't know about it, though.
I mean, maybe you can talk to him and be like, "Hey, I'm interested in doing it, but
Yeah, probably.
and just schedule like another day or something." Also,
And that's usually not a problem. Like on
Yeah.
Twitter, you can talk to anybody and like just plan stuff like a month ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now. Like I said, I got like 3 people coming in, and all of them are game devs. One's already been on the show, but I'm totally cool with that guy. He was really cool.
yeah, I enjoyed listening to it.
He has a story to tell. I'll definitely say that.
I mean, we all have a story to tell. Now, whether people think it's interesting
No,
or not
just-
is a different story.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What do you think about telling my story?
I mean, you can tell your story all you want, man. Also, I love just the visual of us sitting on the floor with our back against the futon.
That's what I bought it for,
Yeah.
to put my back on it.
All right, go down. Go. Just go to Cinnabar, and then we can explore this route more later. You're killing me.
Items.
Yeah, but Cinnabar.
Okay, all right.
We can get our kabutops.
I like kabutops. Oh my god. I don't know what it looked. I don't know if I'm looking for grass or what, so I just hopped on.
There you go. All right, so since we finally made it to Cinnabar Island, I've been Chris Trex Moore.
I'm Daktyl.
You've been watching False House Plays Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke. If you're on the live stream, don't go anywhere. If you're on the YouTube, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. I love you.